This playlist presents a summary for each of the 3 Mindanao stories that we picked. And our first story is the first cycle of Darangen the Maranao epic, the First Ruler of Bembaran. Long ago, there was a beautiful place that had come to be known as Bembaran, and its first ayonan was the Watandao Gibbon. One day, everyone assembled in the Torogan for one agendum, to look for a beautiful woman of beautiful and rich origin whom the Watandao Gibbon could marry. Summer, do you know a place as beautiful as our Bembaran with a beautiful princess whom the ayonan could marry? Asked Dinaradia Rogong. Yes, Datu, the Summer replied. You cannot compare its beauty to anything in here. It is Minanguaw, and the king's name is Minangondaya Alinog. The king has a daughter, Aya Paganay Bai, the most beautiful among all. But the august Dinaradia Rogong would become furious, for he too traveled to many places, and that he never heard of a place known as Minanguaw. Notwithstanding, the ayonan and his men embarked on a journey in the hope of finding Minanguaw. After 1 month of sailing the seas, they found 2 fishermen who claimed to have come from Minanguaw. The ayonan of Bembaran commanded them to board and lead them the way. The Watandao Gibbon and his men were not disappointed. Minangondaya Alinog welcomed them warmly and even agreed to his plea to marry his daughter Aya Paganay Bai. The couple stayed there for 5 years. He had 2 sons, Kaminaman Sarogong and Mangondaya Boyisan, the younger brother. In his plea, the Watandao Gibbon was given the approval to return to his homeland together with his family. Minangondaya Alinog gave them his blessings and had them sail on Rinayong, the boat that was said to be able to sail with the help of a spirit. One day, after the swift passing of 3 years, the ayonan of Bembaran planned to go to other lands so he could marry their princesses. This was when he thought his land could have more inhabitants. At first, Aya Paganay Bai worried that he would have other wives, but she later agreed to her husband upon remembering her father's words. So the Watandao Gibbon set sail and journeyed to other lands and married the princesses of Darangen Alena, Bagombayan Alena, Songaringa Adinar, and Mingisalaw Ganting. After quite some time, he returned to Bembaran with his wives and all daughters, and they were welcomed greatly and greeted by everyone. In his deathbed, the Watandao Gibbon spoke to his 2 sons and told them to become great leaders. It was also time for him to pass down Tarinamentaw or Tarinayong and the 3 Agong. After telling them everything, the Watandao Gibbon died peacefully. The oldest son, Tominaman Sarogong, succeeded his father and came to marry Lalanawan of Kolo. And that was the life of the first ruler of Bembaran, who had lived and died with pride and honor.